The Cowboys lost in a truly unbelievable fashion, in peak Clown Boys fashion, with tied at 20. They blocked the punt. Nick Vigil comes free. The ball's going to be at about the 40. And Amani Oruwariye touches it and tries to field it, and he muffs it, and the Bengals recover, and they eventually score the go-ahead touchdown. The Cowboys get very few yards on the attempted minute to go with 3 timeouts drive, and the Cowboys snatch defeats from the jaws of victory 27-20 in this one. There's even some more bad news coming out of this game beyond the painful loss. Cooper Beebe suffered a concussion, also left the game briefly, came back in, then did not return with a concussion. We'll see if he can play against the Panthers. Concussions are tough. Might be a Brock Hoffman, TJ Bass week. CJ Goodwin, this one not really as impactful, left the game with a hamstring injury, so we'll keep an eye on him. And the most heartbreaking and troubling injury of all, DeMarvion Overshown, was ruled out pretty much instantly with a knee injury. He got bent up, pushed back, and his knee bent inward and right on the same time, with the foot flailed out to the right too, as he got kind of rolled up on. That one looked really bad, and I don't think we see him at all this year, the rest of the way, and I just hope we see him in 2025 at this point. So I want you guys to show DeMarvion Overshown some love, send some good energy out into the universe here. Type 13 in the comment section. It's a brutal injury because it looked very bad and very painful. He was also one of your bright spots this year. Show some love. Spam 13 for me in the comments section. If you were among the crowd that was... I saw a lot of media doing it too, by the way. If you were in the, they can make a playoff run, they can do it. No, you're not going to. Your playoff dreams are currently dead. You have no feasible chance to make the postseason. You are 5-8. Even if you win out, maybe a 60% chance because you need so much help in front of you. You are currently 13th in the NFC playoff picture. With 5 games to go, you're 3 back of the Washington Commanders. Not to mention the Falcons and the Rams and even the Niners are ahead of you. Just not going to happen. And it was never going to happen. Got a less than 1% chance, by the way, on the NFL.com playoff probability odds. You're out. And you can make a real argument, and we'll spend some more time on this tomorrow, that losing was better for you in the long run. As frustrating as that game ended up being. Are you glad the Cowboys lost today? It's the pinned comments on today's show. Go vote. Y for yes, N for no. I do want to revisit this too. I don't know how you commit that mistake on special teams. I knew it immediately. You can't touch that ball. You can't touch it. Once that ball, it's blocked, that ball, unless the offense touches it beyond the line of scrimmage, then it's a normal play because the offense touched it. You cannot, under any circumstances, touch that football. You let it go. You, whatever your fire, Peter call is to get out of there, everyone's screaming it, and you don't touch it. You know, I do feel bad for Amani Oruwariye. He had a good season. He had earned a role on the team, came back from injury. It was awesome. That's about as bad of a mistake as you will see. And your defense, you guys see Micah leaving the game there? He was besides himself. Because that they had believed that they could make a run. That is a demoralizing ending to a game. Number 3, feed your best players. Give the ball to Rico, Dowdle, and CeeDee Lamb. Somebody tell me why CeeDee Lamb has 2 targets after the first play of the second quarter. Why? He won all of his matchups. He was open. Why are you not scheming stuff for Lamb? Get him the football. I am not saying he's going to go for 14 for 177 like Jamar Chase did, which he just cooked every corner they tried. They were trying Bland. They were trying Diggs. They were trying everything. Didn't matter. Get the ball to Lamb. Get the ball to Rico Dowdle more. 18 carries, 131 yards. I'm fine. I get not giving him the ball on the final drive. You had the ball, 3rd and 1. He loses a yard. Okay, and then you go pass, whatever. He picks up 14 yards on 1st and 10 from the 20 with 6.5 to go. And you go pass to Ferguson, Cooks, and Turpin. Why? Why, Mike? Why do you do this stuff? Why do you sit there at halftime and say, we got to get back to running the football, and then go pass, and only get a first down because you were bailed out by a penalty? Why? Why do you do that stuff, man? Run the ball. Stop asking Cooper Rush to drop back 30-plus times. That is not a winning formula. We all know it. Why I don't want Mike back. Spend more time on that tomorrow, by the way. Today's show is made possible by PrizePicks. You can get the best, it is the best place, I should say, to get real money sports action. Over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings. PrizePicks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 200 times your cash. Run your game all season long on PrizePicks. Link will be in the comments section and the description of today's show. We did hit our flex play. CeeDee Lamb got it on the first drive. The first, 2 drives he got there, and had 20 yards just the way for some stupid reason. Chase Brown didn't quite get there. Had a good game, though. And Rico Dowdle blew by it. Download the PrizePicks app today over at prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Link will be in the comments section and the description of today's show. That's prizepicks.com/CLNS. Honestly, for the most part, your defense played pretty well. Not to say perfect. You had a tough day, frankly, trying to stop the Bengals' aerial attack. Joe Burrow had a pretty strong day. Jamar Chase was cooking. No one could cover the Burrow-Chase connection was just unbeatable. But you had limited the Bengals to 20 points until that final drive. They had taken a 17-10 lead, and they went then interception, threw it to tie it, punt, and the disaster play. If I had told you going into today's game, hey, they force a punt at the 2-minute warning, tied at 20, you would have said, okay. We're gonna have the defense played well. They did their jobs. Defense didn't deliver in the end. They didn't. And that's super frustrating. Special teams killed you. Offense didn't do enough. We knew going in. They held the Bengals under their season average. The final drive was bad. There were some bad plays. Make no mistake about it. I'll give Mike credit. Mike had, I think, a dozen pressures tonight. He didn't get any sacks, but he had all the pressures in the world. Your team lost in the end. So grade the Cowboys against the Bengals. A, B, C, D, or F. Let me know in the comments section of today's show. All right, takeaways versus the Bengals. A couple of them to get into here. Number 5, to wrap things up, I should say. Then we'll get to keys to victory that happened or didn't happen. Look, Cooper Rush is who he is. 16 of 31, 183 yards, 2 touchdowns, and interception. He missed a lot of throws tonight. He's a backup. That's fine. It's fine as a backup. He can manage. He can bus drive the game. 1-2 games this year. Backup. Again, if you had above average quarterback play, which Russ has never gotten you, never been above average quarterback, you win that game. You might have won the Eagles-Texans game too. Just he is who he is. It's fine. Now, we have more Cowboys videos for you right here on the channel. Back again tomorrow, live tomorrow as well. Hit that sub button, youtube.com/CowboysTV. All right, recap the keys to victory. Did you do them? Limit the Bengals' big 3. No. You held Higgins in check. Higgins was pretty bottled up, 2 for 23. Chase went for 14 for 177 and 2 scores. Burrow, 33 of 44 for 369 and 3 scores. So, didn't happen. Cooper Rush, Steps up. Shows up. Didn't do it. Didn't happen. Stop Trey Hendrickson. Did for a while, and then he had the back-breaking sack to help ice the game. So, it's going to happen. Just bull rush Madoga. Let Rico run. Not enough. 18 for 131. Getting the ball 25 times a game. He's your best part of the offense if you're not going to ever look at CeeDee Lamb for some stupid reason. And you did not beat up a demoralized Bengals team, and now you might be demoralized. One-word reaction then to the Cowboys-Bengals game. Let me know in the comment section of today's show.